Look, Herbert. She's back. I told you.
You're mostly a tree, right? Can't I just burn you down? I have some quick questions about those caves. You don't actually seem that sad. Why do you want to die? How is it that you're causing all of these things to grow around you? Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, we can have a conversation. All right, we're not done yet. How is it you're causing all of these things to grow around you?
It's kinda embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds. Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just fly everywhere. I call them Herbert's seeds. He hates that.
But wouldn't that be a good thing? I mean, it would help regreen the wasteland. He's kind of like a living geck then, right? The Garden of Eden creation kit? If we could get those seeds to blow out of the Oasis cavern here, or this ravine, it could regreen the whole wasteland. You don't seem that sad. Why do you want to die?
I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob, for maybe 20 or 30 years. I can't even remember anymore. Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long? Not being able to eat or to read or to sleep or anything? In the meantime, I have these Treeminders bothering me every day about things I don't even care about. And I can't stand it anymore.
Aww. Hey, life is a gift. Even if it lasts a long time, be glad you have it. I understand what you mean. If people thought I was a god, I'd exploit it for all it's worth. I don't know if I would do that, but I might say that jokingly. Life is a gift.
I've tried to stay happy. Really, I have. Bloomseer Poplar thinks I'll live for hundreds of years. Maybe even more. Can you imagine that? Stuck here for centuries? I can't do it. I just want to be alone. Just me and Bob until the end. When I saw you coming towards Oasis, I thought I felt that you'd understand me. I guess I was wrong.
Aww. How did you see me approaching? Yeah, seeing me approach Oasis is quite a feat for a living tree.
Maybe I'm just losing my mind from all this boredom, but I swear if I try, I can see all around me. Like my eyes are in every leaf, on every tree. I think it's making Bob kinda jealous, 'cause he was the first tree in my life, and all that.
Aww. If we spread the seeds all around, you'd see even more stuff, though. You would see everything. Man, I would want to be immortal and see everything through the trees. That would be awesome. Alright, I have some questions about the cave.
Yeah, I'll leave it to good old Bob to get me stuck above some caves. Now, my dang feet are cold. Sometimes I feel stuff tickling me. But I think that's just Bob getting back at me for all the times I called him Herbert.
But you're mostly a tree, right? So can I just burn you down? Well, that would probably be torture, though. It'd take him a long time to die.
Oh, no. Fire would be too painful for me and poor old Bob. You keep that stuff away from us. The heart would be just fine, and I won't feel a thing.
Optional. Kill Harold by burning him. I don't want to do that. What if I brought you some whiskey and cigarettes? What about whores? Anything? Is there anything I could bring you to make you want to stay alive? We could hang out. I could read books to you. I could tell you about my adventures. Don't make me do this, Harold. Come on. Oh, Fox, what do you think? I don't think he'll have any dialogue here.
You have something to say?
No, I guess not.
And I shall follow.
That is just really cool. Man, I really don't want to have to do this. I really don't, because I think it's so important that all this green stuff is growing and eventually spreads throughout the wasteland.
In
I feel
all
like
things, a calm heart must prevail.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want this guy to suffer, but then I don't know. You know, it seems like potentially it would be really helpful to the wasteland. That's a very cleverly placed torch. Lighting him up like that. That's really cool.
Be aware of the present moment.
Let's go outside and talk to these people. I mean, this place isn't gonna all die if I kill Harold, is it?
So you're the outsider, huh? You seem nice to me.
So how did you end up here?
I was born here, silly.
Do you have any information about the caves below Oasis?
My parents told me never to go past the old gate. There are monsters in there.
Okay. Tell me more about your god.
Oh, you mean Harold? He's really nice. Sometimes when I get really lonely, I go into the grove and talk to him. Sometimes I even curl up all cozy-like and sleep next to his root after I have a bad dream.
Aww.
I tell him what I'm scared of, and he tells me what he's scared of. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only one.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do the child at heart. Maybe if you tell me what Harold is scared of, I won't be scared either.
Aw, I never knew an outsider could be scared of anything. Harold told me that he's scared of fire. If fire ever got on him, it would burn him and Bob until they were all gone. That's why we keep the fires far away from him.
Alright, bye, sapling.
May the sap of his wisdom sustain you.
Oh, look, it's a sack! Oh, this is just like Skyrim!
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bloomseer Poplar, soothsayer and healer of Oasis. It brings me great honor to welcome you.
Okay. What's causing this place to grow?
In what we call the harvest month, the Great One creates seeds among his branches within seed pods. At the end of this time, the pods open and the seeds are carried quite easily upon the wind. It's quite beautiful. Wherever the seeds take purchase, they grow into trees, plants, grass, or all manner of wonderful things.
All right, tell me about your god.
He's not my god. He's everyone's god. You, me, everyone. This place isn't meant just for the Treeminders. It's for all mankind.
Wow, I agree completely. What if there are other that don't share your opinion? You speak heresy. Tree Father Birch should hear about this. What if there are others who don't share your opinion?
You'd think they'd realize that this place won't remain a secret forever. The caravans know about it, and you happened upon it. How long before someone comes to take this place by force? No, I say allow Oasis to grow, and that issue becomes moot.
You're a guest among us, and quite welcome, outsider.
Hello, Branchtender Linden.
It's very nice to meet you, outsider. I'm Branchtender Linden.
Okay, how did you end up here?
I was found dying in the wastes not far from here by a trader caravan. They knew about this place and brought me to Bloomseer Poplar. She nursed me back to health, and I've stayed ever since.
Dying? How awful. What happened to you?
I was a Brotherhood of Steel outcast.
Oh.
We had a deep patrol out here looking for some tech, and they got jumped by some Deathclaws. They shredded everyone else and left me bleeding to death. If it wasn't for Oasis and Bloomseer Poplar, I'd be dead right now. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this place. It's beautiful. It's a shame only a few people will ever get to see it.
I agree. Do you have any information about the caves?
Oasis is located near what used to be an old mining town before the bombs fell. When the attack started about 200 years ago, many people took shelter in the natural caves that dotted the area.
So there's ghouls.
The old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis Cave is the last piece of architecture from those days.
So tell me about your god.
Well, I'm not so sure the Great One is a god. I mean, I don't believe in that sort of thing. However, I am beginning to realize he's special. Something greater than any of the creatures in the wasteland.
All right, I have to go.
May the Great One bless you.
Okay, I thought you didn't believe in the Great One, but thank you.
You're a guest among us and quite welcome, outsider.
Oh, thank you. All right, so who else can I talk to in here?
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
I'm standing right here.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed?
Okay, I'm standing right here. You guys can talk to me.
I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all...
He's a human that had some bad luck.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do.
Oh, boy. Harold makes some unusual requests. Yeah, I could say that.
The Great One does tend to speak in riddles, but if that is his way, then so be it. My talks with him have become quite puzzling of late. I think he's beginning to fear his future. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Well, he kind of already wants me to end him, so... Good, free firewood for all. I'm not going to say that. What do you want me to do to help you?
If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
You want me to put the sap on his heart? What?
But something meant for the entire wasteland.
This is a waste of my time. I'm going to say this one. Doesn't anybody care what your god thinks?
Of course we do. He yearns to give the gift of life back to the dead. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the wind needs you to do. What I propose is an altar who can reach his heart. It will assist. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that...
Branchtender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home. So much. It makes everyone uncomfortable.
May? How did you end up here?
I was an outsider like yourself, wandering the world aimlessly, wasting my life trying to seek my fortune. Splendor of
what did you have to do to become a tree miner?
Then Tree Father Birch taught me everything I needed to know about Oasis and how it has to remain a secret. That's why I'm so... I just think letting this place spread into the wasteland would be an unwise decision.
What if the Treeminders don't agree with you?
That would worry me. I was out there once, like you. I wandered the wasteland for many years. All I saw was poverty, famine, sickness, hate, and death everywhere. Anything like that. We can't allow...
Even safe for the moment.
And it will grow over... you know, he right away, but like, what if I come back here, give me charity throne? I can. Why am I making a weird face? Is that the face of wonder? Is it...